Here's my audience.
Hi.
Hey. Hi, my name's Erica, and I'm here to talk to you about someone that I think is a good public speaker. So in this day and age where technology is at the forefront of our society, the main way that we can determine a good public speaker is by seeing someone on television or sitting at the computer and you tap out a few keys and immediately all this information pops up, videos and quotes and critiques. But to me, the mark of a truly good public speaker is someone who can influence society and move people to act by their words, passed down generation after generation by word of mouth alone. The man that I believe to be one of the greatest public speakers of all time lived a long time ago, before modern technology even existed, and he influenced people in many ways with his speeches and teachings. A little bit about him: he was born in Bethlehem towards the end of King Herod's reign, which was in 4 BCE, so I wasn't exaggerating when I said he lived a long time ago. He was raised in Nazareth as a Galilean Jew and worked as a carpenter, which we might think of as a craftsman today. He was baptized by the prophet John, and then once John was arrested, he began preaching himself. His first speech was Big Speech on a Mountain to a crowd of people, which is still really well known today, known as Sermon on the Mount. He went around teaching, he gathered great crowds and gained many followers. He even employed techniques such as parables to help people understand his teachings better and relate to them better. There's much controversy over this man, but he was still a great influence on many people's lives even to this day. He and his followers started an entire new major world religion. And then what we hear through word of mouth, and as evidenced by his influence on society today, we think that he might seem to possess qualities that are valued in a good public speaker today. He had solid content, meaning he knew what he was talking about, and he was talking about something that was valuable to people's lives. His message made sense and was easy to remember. As I said, he employed techniques to make him easier to understand and easier to relate to, which would make it easier to remember. He was approachable. People felt comfortable talking to him and asking questions. And then, as gathered by all of the other qualities, he might come across as a natural speaker. Also, he could get up in front of a crowd of people, spur of the moment, and just start teaching and get their attention and maintain their attention. And most importantly, he was passionate about what he was talking about, which translates into all his other qualities. So even though there's much controversy over this man, I believe that the great influence he has had over many people in the world, even to this day, so many years after he lived, and the way that he spoke to crowds and taught, demonstrates that he must have been a good public speaker. So perhaps if we can analyze and employ some of the techniques that he used, it can help us in our classes, our careers, and even our day-to-day communications. Thank you. And this is my audience again. They are still here. All right.